Konnichiwa! Welcome back. In this video, we will learn new Japanese grammar based from the Minna no Nihongo textbook, Lesson 11. In this lesson, we will learn how to count different types of objects and express period of time and how to use them in a sentence. それでは始めましょう. Here are the grammar points that we would learn in this lesson. When you count things in Japanese, we don't use the normal 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. They have different words for counting things. 1 is 1つ, 2 is 2つ, 3 is 3つ, 4 is 4つ, 5 is 5つ, 6 is 6つ, 7 is 7つ, 8 is 8つ, 9 is 9つ, 10 is 10. Next is counter suffix, such as nin, dai, mai. In Japanese, they use different types of counter suffix for different types of things, depending on the object's size or shape. There's just so many of them and it's a whole new topic, and it will be difficult to discuss or cover everything in just one video. So let's just learn a few ones or the most common ones. Nin. This is the suffix attached to the normal number to indicate the number of people, except for one person, which there's a special word for it, which is hitori. 2 persons, futari. And for 4 people, the special reading is yonin. Dai. Dai. This is the suffix for the number of machines, cars, bicycle, computers, appliances, and so on. Basically, any big things uses suffix dai. Mai. Mai is the suffix for the number of thin or flat things, such as paper, stamps, plates, shirts, CDs, or pancakes. Kai. Kai. This is the suffix for the number of times or the frequency. In Lesson 3, we've learned that it is the same suffix that is used for floors. Ko. This is the suffix for a number of small or round items or a piece of something. For example, cakes, apples, eggs, and so on. Pon. Nani nani pon or nani nani hon. This is the suffix for the number of long, thin objects such as bottles, pencils, or chopsticks. Now, suffix for time. Fun. Nani nani fun or pun. This is the suffix for the number of minutes. Nani nani jikan. This is the suffix for the number of hours. Nani nani nichi. This is the suffix for the number of days. For 1 day, it's ichinichi, but for 2 days to 10 days, we use futsuka, mikka, and so on. And then for 11 days and above, we just use the normal numbers and add nichi at the end. Nani nani shukan. This is the suffix for the number of weeks. For example, 1週間, 2週間. Nani nani kagetsu. So this is the suffix for the number of months. 1 month is 1ヶ月. 2 months is 2ヶ月, and so on. Nen. Nani nani nen. This is the suffix for the number of years. For example, 1nen, 2nen, 3nen, and so on. Make sure to check out the vocabulary video of this lesson for the detailed explanation. Quantifier placement. Where do we place the quantifier? It is usually put before the verb, such as en ga or en o, quantifier verb. For example, I bought 5 pieces of apples. 私は or you can omit watashi wa and just say apples. Ringo. Ringo. 5 pieces. So we can use the general counter, which is hitotsu, futatsu. In this case, 5 pieces is itsutsu. Or you can also use nani nani ko. Gokko. And then our verb, kaimashita. Ringo o itsutsu kaimashita. Or ringo o gokko kaimashita. Another example, 1 90 yen stamp, please. First, our noun is a 90 yen stamp or a 90 yen postage stamp. 90 yen no kitte o. And then our quantifier, 1, ichi, and then our suffix is mai. Ichimai, because a stamp is a thin and a flat object. Ichimai kudasai, please. 90 yen no kitte o ichimai kudasai. To say, there are 4 people in my family. You can say, 家族は or 私の家族は 4 people is 4人. 4人. So the suffix for people is nin. And 4 becomes yo. 4人です。家族は4人です。You can then add or enumerate the members of your family. For example, 母と兄弟が2人います。So, 母 means mother, 兄弟 means siblings, brothers or sisters, が2人 means 2. So, mother and 2 brothers or sisters. So, we say 4 because it includes yourself. Myself, my mother, and 2 siblings. So, 4 members or 4 people. So, for time period, the placement is a bit different. It usually comes after the nani nani wa or before the predicate or the main part of the sentence. For example, I studied Japanese for 3 months. So, our topic is you. So, for this example, let's say, 私は 3 months is 3ヶ月. 3, 3, and the suffix for months is ヶ月. And our predicate, studied Japanese. 日本語を勉強しました。私は3ヶ月日本語を勉強しました。I'll go on a trip to Spain for 2 weeks. Okay, let's drop our topic, which is 私は, and just say Spain, to Spain. スペインへ2週間旅行します。スペインへ2週間旅行します。I worked at Canon for 1 year. Canon で1年働きました。Canon で at Canon 1年 for 1 year 働きました。I worked. Canon で1年働きました。I'll take a day off today. 今日1日休みます。今日 today 1日 one day or a day 休みます to take a day off 今日1日休みます Now, to ask how many, the pattern is our noun and then our interrogative, which is ikutsu or nan followed by the counter suffix. For example, how many apples did you buy? あなたは or you can drop あなたは and just say apples, リンゴ So we replace the quantifier with our interrogative, how many? Ikutsu or nanko kaimashita ka? Ringo o ikutsu kaimashita ka? Nanko kaimashita ka? If you want to say, I bought 5. 5つ買いました or 5個買いました Another example, how many people are in your family? 家族は or あなたの家族は We replace our quantifier with our interrogative, how many? Since we are asking the number of people, we use 何人 Nan, what? Nin is the suffix for people. 家族は何人ですか? If you want to say 4 people, 4人です。4人です。How many hours do you study Japanese every day? Let's start with every day. 毎日 How many hours? 何時間 So what? 時間 is the suffix for time. 毎日何時間日本語を勉強しますか? 毎日何時間日本語を勉強しますか? For example, for 4 hours. 4時間勉強します。4時間勉強します。Now, to ask for the length of time, we use the interrogative how long, which is どのくらい or you can say どのぐらい And to say about or roughly about ぐらい you can put ぐらい after the quantifier. For example, how long did you study Japanese? あなたはどのぐらい日本語を勉強しましたか? どのぐらい日本語を勉強しましたか? or あなたはどのぐらい日本語を勉強しましたか? You can also say 日本語はどのぐらい勉強しましたか? As for the Japanese language, how long did you study? If you want to say for 3 years, 3年 or sometimes you would hear 3年間 a period of 3 years. But can be omitted in a normal conversation. 勉強しました。3年間 or 3年勉強しました。or 私は3年勉強しました。How long will it take from Tokyo to Osaka? So if you are going to send a package and you want to know how long will it take for your package to arrive to Osaka, you can say 東京から大阪まで So from Tokyo to Osaka. I just put the kanji for Tokyo and Osaka just to make it shorter so that everything will fit in the screen. 東京から大阪までどのぐらい And then かかりますか? かかります means take, referring to how much time or how much money will it take. かかりますか? 東京から大阪までどのぐらいかかりますか? For example, by registered mail, 書き留めで registered mail is 書き留め. A normal standard delivery is 書き留め. By 書き留めで2日 or 2日間かかります。書き留めで2日かかります。Or if you want to say about 2 to 3 days, you can say 2、3日。2、3日。So this is a special term for saying 2 to 3 days or a few days. 2、3日。ぐらい about かかります。It will take about 2 to 3 days. 2、3日ぐらいかかります。Next, how to ask how often you do something in a certain period of time. So the pattern is the time period followed by ni and then the number of times, which uses the suffix kai, and then the verb. For example, I work 5 times a week. Our time period is 1週間, followed by the particle ni, and then our number of times, which is 5 times, 5回. 1週間に5回働きます。or 私は1週間に5回働きます。I eat 3 times a day. Our time period is a day or 1 day, which is 1日, followed by the particle ni, and then our frequency, which is 3 times. 3回. 1日に3回. We can put an object which is meals or ご飯を食べます。私は1日に3回ご飯を食べます。or 1日に3回ご飯を食べます。How many times do you meet your friends? So here we are asking a question. How many times is 何回何回友達に 友達 means friends, and we use the particle ni for the verb meet. 友達に会いますか or 何回友達に会いますか or 友達に何回会いますか If you want to say in a month or in 1 month, 1ヶ月に1回 one time or once 友達に会います。1ヶ月に1回友達に会います。And lastly, how to say only or just, which in Japanese is だけ. It is added after the quantifier or after a noun. For example, I only have 1 sibling. Sibling is 兄弟。兄弟が 1 is 1人 followed by only 1人だけいます。兄弟が1人だけいます。I eat fast food only once a week. So we have our time period, which is a week or 1 week. It's 1週間に once 1回だけファストフードを食べます。1週間に1回だけファストフードを食べます。Or if you want to say, I only eat fast food. So I don't eat anything else. I only eat just fast food. You can also say, ファストフードだけを食べます。ファストフードだけを食べます。Another example, my day off is on Sundays only. Here we are going to use the pattern noun だけ。My day off 休みは Sundays 日曜日だけです。休みは日曜日だけです。Now let's review what we've learned today. The first one is the counters and how to ask how many. The pattern is noun を or quantifier and then the verb. For example, リンゴを1つ買いました。リンゴを2つ買いました。リンゴをと買いました。And to ask the question, you can say いくつ followed by the verb or ですか. Next are the different counter suffix and how to ask how many using those suffix. For example, 1 手を1枚ください。兄弟が2人います。日本語を4時間勉強します。And to ask the question how many, we add nan before the suffix counter. For how many people, we say nannin. For mai, we say nammai. For hours, we say nanjikan, and so on. And next, how to ask how often or how many times. Time period ni, noun, frequency, verb. For example, 1日にご飯を3回食べます。1週間にファストフードを1回だけ食べます。1ヶ月にピザを1回ぐらい食べます。And to ask how often or how many times, we say 何回 or どのくらい。Now, it's time for our conversation practice. Using what you've learned today, try to answer the following questions in Japanese. 家族は何人ですか？毎日何時間ぐらい寝ますか？ファストフードを何回食べますか？ Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. If you have any questions or clarifications, please write them down in the comment section below. And subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the future lessons. For our next lesson, we will learn how to compare things using adjectives. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next lesson. Bye!